Hey girls, well, lucky last one is a circuit training session that can be run outdoors in most park areas, and the aim of this workout is to improve muscular endurance and cardiovascular fitness. There will be 8 stations with 60 seconds on and 10 seconds off at each station, and we'll run through that for 3 rounds or sets, with the aim for the workout to go for 60 minutes. So warm-up, purposes of the warm-up are to increase heart rate from a resting heart rate of 40% up to 70%, which will increase our body temperature and respiration rate, prepares your body for exercise and to reduce the risk of injury. So for purposes of the video, we're going to assume that you've already completed a full warm-up, which around our circuit here would be walking 3 times around the area, moving to a jog for 3 laps, and then 3 laps of running. So I'll just run through the exercises and give you some information about what muscles are being targeted in the exercises, and some pointers on how to do it. And then when you run through it, I'll do any corrections that I see fit. Okay, so first exercise is going to be a push-up. And variations for this is you can go off your feet, off your knees, or even have your body at a 90-degree angle with a push-up like that. So we're going to have hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart, brace through the core, keep your back nice and straight, and we're going to have your hands wide enough so that you can get down, and we're going to bend your elbows to lower your body to the ground, keep your back as straight as possible, and then push back up again. So this exercise focuses on your pec majors, your anterior deltoids, and your triceps. And as you push up your chest, your shoulders and triceps contract concentrically, which means that they are shortening and contracting to allow your arms to straighten and push away from the ground. Okay, so you can choose what level of difficulty you choose to do for that. Next we're going to do burpees, which are a really great full body workout, and they also involve a little bit of cardiovascular exercise as well. So you can do burpees with a push-up, with a no push-up, and you can even just step your feet out depending on what level of fitness you're coming into the exercise at. So you start in a standing position. Crouch down with your hands out in front of you, kick your feet back into plank position, so nice straight body, and then as before, bend your elbows to perform the push-up, then hop your feet back into a crouch position, feet flat, heels down, and then you use your legs to thrust upward with a big jump into the air, and repeat. The muscles you're using: arms, chest, pecs, and also your quads, your glutes, and your hamstrings. So really great all-round exercise. I'll just demonstrate again in more of a fluid motion. Hands down, kick out, push up to the ground, back up, in, and then explode up, and then repeat. More simple version of that, you can do it without a push-up, so just simply down, up, or if you would like to, hands out in front, step out, and either with a push-up or not, step back in and then back up, depending on your fitness level. Okay, so next exercise we're moving on to, well, we've got the pull-ups over at the rail. I'll explain those last so that we can move the camera over. Okay, we're going to do some sprints from the little box garden edge there over to the fence and back, and this is the cardiovascular aerobic training portion of the workout. We brace through the core, shoulders down, chest up whilst you're running, and because we're going for 60 seconds, you can put in and try and get to a vigorous intensity, 90 to 100% of your heart rate max. Of course, if we're coming in at a lower fitness level, you can do lower intensity. You can even choose to jog or walk depending on how you're feeling. And that's 60 seconds, up and back for 60 seconds. Okay, so now we're going to move on to a plank. which we've done before in a couple of our other videos. The plank is an isometric exercise, static strength training, and where the length of the muscles don't contract or expand while you're holding the position, and we're using our rectus abdominals, external obliques and lower abs, and also a little bit of triceps and upper trapezius, and even if you really lock on through your glutes and your thighs to help maintain that position, you're using a lot of strength throughout the whole body. So again, you can choose to do this off your toes or off your knees. We're going to put elbows down, engage your core and ensure there's no sag through the lower back, keeping your body straight like a plank. And we're just going to hold this position for 60 seconds. Okay, all right, next exercise we're moving on to is mountain climbers. So we're going to, you can choose to do it fast with feet to elbows, or you can have your feet to your hips, or you can just do a slow movement. With pace, this is also a really great cardio exercise, as it helps to maintain and increase that heart rate. It's a compound movement because we're involving more than 2 or more joints in the movement, and targets again most muscle groups in the body: your deltoids, biceps and triceps, your chest, your abs, quads and hamstrings, and even your hip adductors as well. So we start off in a high plank position. So rather than having our elbows on the ground, we've got our hands on our ground. So we're into our plank position. We're going to pull one knee up to the elbow, just on the inside of the elbow, and they're going to repeat with the other knee. And that's our slow, simple movement. If that's even a bit difficult, you can just move your knees into your hips. And to get the most intensity out of the exercise, we can go with fast movements to make it more of a cardio exercise combined with strength elements. There we go. Now we're going to move on to walking lunges, which again is a compound movement because we've got more than 2 or more joints involved in the movement. Keep your body upright, brace through the core, and you take one big step forward, bend both knees, lower the body to the ground, and then alternate feet. And again, we're working our glutes, our hamstrings and our quads, and we're going to move the length of the little area here and go for 60 seconds. So now we're moving to step ups on the bench, girls. Keep your spine neutral, brace through the core again, place one foot up onto the bench. Make sure your whole foot's up on the bench. We don't want just toes up for safety in the movement. We want the whole of your foot up. Take a push through your heel to bring your other foot up and step back down. So again, we're targeting quads and glutes, and when we're descending, we're doing it with a controlled eccentric contraction. As we're stepping down, those muscles are controlled, but they're extending down. And again, it's up to you the pace that we use. You can move up to quite a decent pace, and even if you're feeling really fit, we can add in a little bit of running for those of you that are feeling able. Okay, now we're moving to our pull-ups, and these target the rhomboids, trapezius and your biceps, and it's a lengthening eccentric contraction as you lower your body back down. So as we did in our other workout, we've got feet forward. The further your feet are, the more difficult the exercise becomes. Keep your body nice and straight. We don't want any bending or sagging like that. Try and keep your body straight like a plank, and use that muscle to pull in. Use those muscles in your biceps as they pull in. And if you like an easier version, we can have feet at a 90-degree angle, and we're just pulling up, and you pulling your body weight up and down and feeling that contraction in the muscle, that eccentric contraction as it lowers down. 60 seconds on for this circuit with each exercise. And Holly, you're doing mountain climbers. Keep your back a little bit lower, Holly. Try and get that nice and straight plank position to do your starting position for your mountain climber. Great depth with your lunges, Natalia, and Emma's doing a great job with the burpees. Good job, girls. All right, and we'll count down that the 60 seconds are almost over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And okay, so next 60 seconds, we've had a 10-second changeover, and 3, 2, 1, go girls. Great job. So Emma, you're working at 90 to 100%. intensity. Good girl. Well done, Holly. Keep your body nice and straight. Well done. Keep your whole foot on the step, Holly. And Natalia's doing pull-ups. Great job, Natalia. All right, keep that intensity up, Emma. Good job, girls, and we'll count down. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, girls. We'll move into our cool down phase now. Well done. To do a push-up. Okay, keep your body nice and straight. That's it, and that's it. Hands just elbow width, shoulder width apart, a little bit forward. Yep, that's it. And lower your elbow down to the ground. Great job. Keep your body nice and straight. And Emma, that's great. All of your foot onto the step. Great job. And you can work up a little bit of speed or pace if you feel like it. Good girl. Well done. Great job, Holly. And 15 reps. Have you been counting, Holly?
Yep, that's
Great
one.
job. All right. Well done. Okay, thank you. Okay, Holly, now you're going to do a plank. So elbows down on the ground, toes, push through your toes, put your bottom down if you can, just a little bit of a straighter line, just a bit more straighter down. That's it. Great job on the pull-ups, Natalia, and Emma, you're doing really well on those step-ups. Great job. That's it, Holly. And okay, so next circuit, girls. So we've got everyone else doing other jobs over there, and Natalia's on the pull-ups. Great job. Can you feel your biceps locking in? Keep your elbows tucked in nice and close. Great job. Well done. Yep, good form. Okay, fantastic. Thank you. All right, thanks, girls, for being my guinea pigs today. I really appreciate it. The aim of the cool down now after that 60-minute workout is to get the heart rate back down from 70% back down to resting heart rate of 40%. For purpose of the video, we're just talking about it, but for a cool down we would have finished how we started with 3 laps of our circuit running, 3 jogging laps, and moving down to 3 walking laps, just to bring that heart rate gradually down. The aim being to reduce the heart rate, reduce respiration, remove lactic acid from the body, and prevent any dizziness that you might feel by bringing your heart rate down too quickly. And we'll finish with some flexibility stretches, some chest stretches. You can open up your chest out really wide, bring one hand across to one side, one hand across to the other side, and we'll finish with some hamstring stretches and even some lying down, a few little back stretches, and then some nice leg stretches and hamstring stretches like that. Okay, great. And then the same on the other side. Stretch your knee into your chest, right up, get the stretch, and across to the other side. And if we sit up and finish with some hamstring stretches. Well done, girls. I hope you all enjoyed that. Thank you very much for helping me out. Okay.